So first off, how the heck are you? The Hearties have been following your adventures on Instagram, and you
Yeah,
had yourself a little trip there to New York. How was
we
that?
did. It was amazing. I mean, New York at Christmas time is just so magical, so incredible. We had such a good time. We were there, for a good chunk of time and took in a bunch of shows and some comedy and a bunch of restaurants and shopping and just the whole thing. And it was amazing. It was really nice. Yeah. And now we're back and we're in the spirit. And what day is it today? The 20th?
I
Oh
know,
my
yeah.
Lord, the 20th. Well,
Yeah.
I'm way behind. And now I'm going to be scrambling for the next 4 days.
Between vacation and the holidays, this is the time of year where you just have no idea what day it is. You just
Yeah.
roll with
Yeah, it just
it.
bleeds all together. And then all of a sudden it's the 24th. You know when it's the 24th. It's the one that you do know
For
when
sure,
it is.
for sure.
Yeah.
So you've shared with us in the past that you have some theater background. So when you get to see shows in New York as an actor, like, are you able to kind of just sit back and enjoy them, or do you find yourself kind of analyzing the performances,
That's a good question. I mean, I used to just enjoy them. And then, I just think when you do this for a living, you're always analyzing what works or what didn't work, or what surprised you, how somebody did something. So, and I'm fortunate to know a couple people too that were in some of the shows that we saw. So,
Oh,
you can talk
cool.
to them afterwards. But yeah, I think it's always like that now. Like you're always kind of watching it with a third eye, kind of being like, how do they do that? What it's for movies as well. Like, oh my God, this has been a wonder for 2 minutes. Like you kind of start noticing how things are made, or the formula, or if the formula is broken, or just yeah, yeah. Just like anybody, you work in the field, you start looking at it with different eyes, and it is. I still sit back and I enjoy things, of course, but yeah, no, there's always that other
that element?
person watching and being like, oh, I want to do that. I want to feel that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet, like, dream roles that you want to step
Yeah. Well, not only
into.
just roles, but like how somebody did something, or how, yeah, like, not because, I mean, it's not just the role sometimes. Like it's something you could steal from a show that you're like, oh, I want to take that for so and so. Yeah. What's the saying that it's like good artists borrow, great artists steal, or something like that.
Yeah. Something like
Little
that.
Um,
nuances and things like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like, and you're like, oh, I want to do that, or that worked really well, or that didn't work. I'm gonna close the window because it sounds like something crazy going on outside. Um, there we go. But yeah, no, it's hard not to analyze things these days when you're looking
Yeah.
at it.
Any favorite
For sure.
shows that you saw this time around that you can recommend for Hardee's?
Well, we went to go see. I mean, the one that I really liked was "Merrily We Roll Along." It was a Sondheim
Yeah.
musical with Jonathan
Oh,
Groff and Daniel Radcliffe was in it.
very
I got a
Yeah.
cool.
buddy that I used to be in a theater company with. He was in it as well,
Oh, cool.
and
Nice.
it was great. A little long running time. I think it was about 2:45 or 2:30 or something like that, but really great.
Please tell me you saw Spam a lot. Did you see Spam a lot?
We
That's
did. Wait,
in,
did you say
I
please
saw
tell
that's
me
back.
you saw Spam? Oh yeah, no, that's actually how we ended it. That was the last thing we
Yes, I
saw
love
was Spam
Spam a
Lot.
lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just a
Oh,
solid,
nice.
yeah, like that
Nice.
was, and actually
Yeah.
we it had like such a great cast too. It was kind of like a bunch of all Broadway all stars that were in it, and Taryn, a guy that used to be on SNL that we really liked. He was Lancelot in it,
Yeah.
and yeah, it
Yeah.
was fantastic. It was just a staple. The
Yeah.
thing that I was most impressed, and just like a side note for Spamalot, was, and this has nothing to do with the show. We were total New Yorkers at this point. We had dinner. Show started at 7. We finished dinner and left at like 6:45, 6:50.
Oh,
And this was like,
wow.
we're in like Midtown, yeah. And we had to get up to, or I
oh,
mean,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
And we did like the perfect timing of like,
Oh,
subway,
wow.
exactly right stop. The subway was there as
Yeah.
soon as we went down there, got off on the right stop, went directly into the theater, just made it,
Yeah.
sat down, curtain goes up. I was like, you nail it. We
oh, wow.
nailed our, yeah. showing up. So
Well, and those ushers in those New York theaters do not play. Like they will, if you're not there on time, they're not
they'll
gonna
hold you back for the first number,
Right.
definitely.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be that group that shows up with like the
Right.
flashlights, and you gotta like
Right.
the whole row has to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awkward.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was a good time, and yeah, it was great. The other we saw Kimberly Akimbo, which was another
Oh, yeah.
musical. It was great too. Yeah.
Very cool.